What's the true worth of women in God's eyes? A lot of people believe that men are described or seen as more superior, more powerful, or more dominant than women in the Bible. Let's look at that. In Genesis 1:27, it says, "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them." This shows that men and women were created both in God's image, and he didn't make either of them more superior, more powerful, or more dominant than the other. In fact, the verse that really confuses people and misleads them to think that men are better than women is Genesis 2:18. It says, "It is not good that a man should be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him." The Hebrew word helper is azar. Now, this word is used constantly when God is describing himself, well, to describe God. A lot of people believe that the word helper means servant, background character, or just someone lower than you. No, in Psalms 33:20, it says, "Our soul awaits for the Lord. He is our help, Ezra, and our shield." Psalm 75 says, "You are my help, Ezra, and my deliverer." Deuteronomy 33:29 says, "Who is like you? A people saved by the Lord is your shield and our helper, Ezra." This word is also used to describe God, not just women. It doesn't mean you're lower than him. It doesn't mean we're irrelevant. No, God being a helper and women being helpers isn't the only way God described us to be similar. In Isaiah 49:15, it says, "Can a woman forget her nursing child, that she should have no compassion on the son in her womb?" God is comparing the compassion and the love a mother has for her child as the love he has for us. And let's not forget about the leaders of the Bible. Deborah in Judges 4:4-5, she was a leader and a judge. And Esther in Esther 4:14, it says, "Who knows whether you have not come to this kingdom for such this?" God uses Esther's courage to save people from destruction. Mary, in Luke 1:38, it says, "Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. It will be to me according to the word." And Priscilla, alongside with her husband, she helped many believers of God. In Acts 18, in Romans 16:1-2, Paul commands Phoebe as a faithful servant who assists many believers. 1 Corinthians 11:11-12. "Nevertheless, in the Lord, woman is not independent of man, nor is man independent of woman. For as women come from man, so also man is born of woman. But everything comes from God." This Bible verse is telling us that we need each other. Without Adam, there wouldn't have been Eve, and without Eve, there wouldn't have been all of people. The way God made us aren't signs of weakness. It's an intentional design. This Bible verse shows us that man and woman both need each other to live. Because without Adam, there wouldn't have been Eve. And without Eve, there wouldn't have been offspring. For today's closing verse, we have Galatians 3:28. "There is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Christ." This verse shows us that it doesn't matter where we're from, how we're born, we are all one in Christ if we believe in him. So no, the Bible doesn't make God more dominant. The Bible doesn't make men more superior or higher than women, for we are all one in Christ and we all came from the image of God.